Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Jamila and we're back with another memory plan with me for the week of August 25th to the 31st. I had no intentions of truly catching up this far, but I did, so let's get to it. So this week we used a kit from SPC. It's a mystery kit. Of course, I have it in the title. I don't remember it, but it's like 2023. Yeah, I think that's from 2023. Honestly, I did not subscribe at all this year to the mysteries. Kind of missing it, so I'll probably resubscribe so I can get January's, get back into the mysteries. So what happened this week? Oh, this foil was, I'm looking at because the kit is right there. This foil, I used the foil bundle that came with the kit, and I paired it with like a pearl. Let me get my words together. Pearl, which is a mix between like matte bronze and olive. It's like a mix. It has like this greenish undertone, which I thought would be perfect for the olive green and the neutral colors in the kits. So yes, that's what we did this week. What happened? Nothing too crazy as normal. I was listening to a lot of gospel music this week. I still was not reading. I talked about last week, I was just hyper fixating a lot. So we're still doing that, but nonetheless, got my period. We hate that for me. Like, I mean, I love that for me, but I hate it for me also. You know what I'm saying? So that happened. Yeah, nothing really crazy. I was filming some Plant with Me's, watch Prison Break. Prison Break is my show. It's so intense. I have to I've been taking it slow. I typically watch Prison Break when like I'm filming like bases and stuff or pulling stickers. I'm at my desk because Prison Break is so intense. Like, yeah. But hopefully I'm hoping to finish that before the end of the year. I'm watching Prison Break, Criminal Minds, Reba. I haven't got back. I need to watch some Reba. Um, I don't pay for Disney Plus. Uh, I we're not even finna get into that on this thing, but I don't pay for it. Um, it's insane. The world is insane, but that's neither here nor there. I worked on my planner lineup this week, and so yeah, we did that. Oh, we I went and picked up um from this daiquiri bar, like some to-go daiquiris for me and my cousin, my aunt did that. They charged us an arm and a leg, so insane. Um, that's pretty much it. Nothing crazy happened. So I will see you guys in the day by day. All right, guys, we are back to film the base for this spread. The base is pretty simple, but I've been holding on this kit forever. Since I got it in the subscription. So let me find my pages that I pulled my stickers on, and we're gonna hop right into it. I'm so excited. This is the last week of August, which means that I will be officially after the spread in September, and it's actually the month of September. Like, we are really doing our big one. We're caught up. So anyway, for Monday, the first thing I wanted to mark is that I worked this day. And then I marked a sermon that I watched. I watched this sermon called I'm in Transition, and I marked it because it was literally one of the most powerful sermons I've watched in a long, long time in my life, honestly. So I kind of wanted to mark that. For working this week, I used these popcorn bears from ScribblePrintsCo because I felt like that went with the kit because it's supposed to be like an outdoorsy fall movie night vibe is what I got from the kit. So yeah, and that is from, of course, ScribblePrintsCo. For that sermon, I watched it on YouTube. So that is from the doodles. Next, I marked that I was just listening to Lizzie Morgan. She's like this Christian. I think she does contemporary Christian music. So I watched that. Well, not watched. I listened to her music this day, and she had a new album come out. So yeah. And then I marked that I had a YouTube binge, and I had a headache this day. So for Lizzie Morgan, these AirPods are from OK Plans. They're literally the cutest thing ever. Oh, and I didn't mention that I did not have this foil. I have something similar, but I chose to use pearl, which is like a mix between all olive and like matte bronze, and I thought that went with the kit since it'll pull some of the green and stuff. So then for YouTube binge, that is from Sweet Avis Paper, and for my headache, that is from La La Land Studio. All right, then, which makes sense why I had a headache, because I started my period this day. And this is how old this kit is. This is a SPC kit, and like she only did like these stickers for like maybe a couple weeks before she changed to the small rounded ones. So yeah, that's how old this kit is. I had an iced latte this day, and then I worked. So for flow, that is from La La Land Studio. For iced latte, this is from Once More With Love. And then working, I used that same sticker from Carly Plans. All right, moving on. I marked that it was just a very slow day at work this day. Really slow day. Then I had a YouTube binge. And I marked that I was just really hyper fixated all night. I talked about this in last week, but it just got worse this week. I'm better now. So this is from Once More Love. And hyperfixation, I don't know. I don't want to self-diagnose myself or anything. Like, I'm totally fine, but at some points, like, my mind just overwhelms me, and I can't relax. That's the thing. So like, I will stay up, I won't watch TV, I will like be extremely, how little kids fight their sleep. Yeah, I will fight my sleep being fixated on this one thing, and it just mentally exhausts you at the end of the day. So for the slow day, that's from Once More With Love. For my YouTube binge, that's from OK Plans. And yeah, for hyperfixation, that is from Once More With Love. Because I feel like when you're hyperfixated, you're like extremely focused on one thing, which is good if you need to get things done. But when it lasts for like over a week and it's truly not that serious, that's when it can just be draining. And then also when I'm hyperfixated, I just I can't, also am having trouble making a decision, and I keep going over things over and over and over and can't make a decision. It's just annoying. And it's truly because I was literally hyper fixated, because before this I was like truly hyper fixated on Bibles, like trying to make sure I find the perfect Bible when it's really not that serious. It is, but it isn't, right? This time I got wrapped up in common planners, the Rosy Life planners, and I was just, there's so many different kinds of common planners, and it's really just the normal. It's just insane. It's not that serious. Go to sleep. It's okay. Like, I don't know, but anyway, um, so, and I know they say people who have ADHD. I don't know if I have ADHD. I didn't have it as a child. Tend to hyperfixate, but also people who have like obsessive compulsive personality um tend to obsess over stuff. I don't know, but I just have to tell myself to calm down. All right. My nephew just told me come eat. I'm gonna finish this up. So for my iced latte, that is from, well, that's from OK Plans. This is from Carly Plans. This is from Once More's Love. And this day, okay, I was in our like downstairs living room, and I was trying to put my niece and nephew up on the oldies but the goodies, right? Lion King. I was trying to them to watch it, but I really got wrapped up in it. I had the time of my life. It was just bringing back all the memories and stuff, and they rarely weren't watching it, but I enjoyed myself, because it's so funny watching, you know, watching stuff that you used to watch when you were a kid. Marked that, and then I marked that I had family time with the littles. Then I had a YouTube binge, and I was up late this day. Yeah, I was up late. So for family time with the littles, this is from Once More's Love. For my YouTube binge, this is from The Doodles. And then for being up late, that is from OK Plans. And that is the first half of the week. All right. Last but not least, well, not last but not least, I'm only on Thursday. I marked that I slept in this day. I had cramps and I worked. For sleeping in, this is from Carly Plans. For my cramps, this is from La La Land Studio. And for working, this is from Carly Plans. All right, I marked that I watched Criminal Minds. I had some homemade pizzas. My cousin makes these, what is those called? The pizza with the non-crust. It doesn't sound right when I say it, but that's what I'm talking about. The non-crust that you get from like the Indian restaurants and stuff, but you can buy the crust in stores. I had that. It's really, really good. And then I planned out the kits for the rest of the year. And I have everything planned out. I had 1 week left in September, and that worked out perfectly because that is gonna be, which was last week, the 15th of September, and that is going to be my I'm gonna use couture. Can I say that word right? Couture, which is the kit that I'm gonna use for Hispanic Heritage Month. And then I only have a few more kits left for Christmas. And that's it. All my kits are planned out. SPC, the Doodles, and OK Plans. On to Friday. First thing I wanted to mark is that I slept in this day. I had a Plan With Me go live. I had my iced latte. And I worked. Alright. So for sleeping in, we have this bed from OK Plans. And then for my YouTube bench, no, my Plan With Me going live, this is from Carly Plans. And I never mentioned, but I just randomly changed up my scripts because I have been using Summer Hugs. This script is called Babyface just because, honestly, I got bored with the same script. So that's just that. Carly Plans Once More with Love. That went too high, but it is what it is. The same sticker I've been using all week for work. Alright. Then I marked that I filmed this day. I watched Prison Break, so I was filming Basis because I like to watch Prison Break. I have like a certain show. I'll either watch Prison Break or listen to audiobooks, and clearly I have not been listening to audiobooks. So yeah. Watch Prison Breaks, and I finished planning my kits for the rest of the year. So that is from Leonard Designs. For Prison Break, this TV is from OK Plans. And then for planning out my kits, that is from the Doodles. That came with the kits. All right. I marked first things first that the Littles were wild. Like first thing in the morning, just turned up, okay? So then I marked I had my iced latte, and I said, I worked this day because they were not gonna drive me crazy all day. No. So for the Littles Being Wild, this is from Once More with Love. And they are 3 and 5. They're not babies, but they're still little people. For my iced latte, that is from the Doodles. From Carly Plans. That's from Carly Plans. Well, lastly, on Saturday, I marked that had a YouTube binge, which is like daily. Honestly, lately, because a lot of people have stopped uploading Playing With Me's, there's like been nothing on YouTube lately, and somebody's got to fix that. Then I okay, y'all, I went to this place called New Orleans Daiquiri. There we go every now and again, and I picked up, they allow like to go, like, I guess you call them daiquiris, slushies, whatever. They're alcoholic daiquiris or whatever. But this day, my aunt was buying them. Well, she paid for mine, and then I picked one up for my cousin, so it was 3. They are like $15 a piece, which, okay, whatever. But this day, for whatever reason, I don't know if it's because of the weekend, they charged us gratuity, which was insane to me. So it was like $55. I didn't pay for it, but still, that's kind of expensive for, because it was like 18% gratuity plus tax and stuff. And I don't know. I just feel like that's a bit steep, you know? I don't know. I don't know. I do believe in tipping, but if we're just getting drinks to go, like, I don't know. I don't know. But then, and then I marked that I was up late this night. Then moving on to the last day of August, the 31st, I marked that the littles were out again, out of control. First thing in the morning, like, chill, you know? Um, Both of these are from Carly Plans. Then I marked that I had a TikTok binge and I washed my hair. That is all your girl did this day. So for That's Cricket, my TikTok binge, I just used the phone from OK Plans. And for washing my hair, this is from Carly Plans. And that, you guys, is our weekend full, and August is finished. And this is the finished spread. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.